It only takes 3 people lying out loud to make you stop trusting your own eyes. That's not an opinion. It's an experiment repeated for 70 years in universities around the world. And over the next 24 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact number of people it takes to change what you believe, what you buy, and what you literally see in front of you. 1951, psychologist Solomon Asch gathers groups of students for an absurdly simple task: look at a reference line and say which of 3 others matches its length. The answer is obvious. Under normal conditions, virtually no one gets it wrong. But there's a trap. In every group, everyone except one participant is an actor, instructed to confidently state the wrong answer out loud. The result: more than a third of the real responses matched the group's wrong answer. And 3 out of 4 people caved to the pressure at least once, even though the correct answer was, literally, right in front of their eyes. After the experiment, many participants confessed something revealing: they knew the group was wrong. They simply didn't want to be the one who broke the consensus. Half a century later, neuroscientist Gregory Berns of Emory University repeated the experiment, this time inside an MRI scanner. Volunteers followed the group's wrong answer 41% of the time. Nothing new there. But the brain images showed something nobody expected. When participants aligned with the wrong group answer, activity shifted in the brain. Regions associated with visual perception, not in the regions associated with conflict or conscious lying. This means that, in many cases, people weren't faking agreement. To some real, measurable degree, they were seeing what the group said it saw. Conformity isn't just a social act. It can be, literally, a low-grade collective hallucination. Asch discovered something even stranger about how many people it takes to do this. With a single actor giving the wrong answer, almost no one conformed. With 2 actors, conformity rose. But with 3 actors giving the same wrong answer, conformity spiked, and adding a 4th, 5th, or 6th actor barely added any more pressure. 3. That's the magic number. It doesn't take an overwhelming majority for the human brain to feel that consensus exists. It takes just 3 aligned voices. Think about that the next time you see 3 negative reviews in a row, or 3 friends recommending the same thing, or 3 headlines repeating the same angle on a story. If this seems like just a lab phenomenon, history says otherwise. Holland, the 1630s. A tulip bulb, imported from the Ottoman Empire, becomes a status symbol among the upper class. The price starts to climb. The middle class, watching the collective euphoria, decides it can cash in too, and starts selling houses, property, life savings, to buy flowers. At the peak, a single bulb was worth more than an entire house in Amsterdam. In 1637, confidence collapsed overnight. Entire fortunes vanished within days. Nobody was analyzing the real value of a tulip. Everyone was following the same signal: everyone else is buying, so it must be a good investment. January 2021. 384 years after the tulips, the exact same pattern reappears, this time in a video game store's stock. Retail investors, coordinated through social media, start buying GameStop shares not based on financial analysis, but on a social signal: thousands of people, in real time, posting that they were buying. The price skyrockets far above any fundamental company value, in what's known as a historic short squeeze, moving billions of dollars in a matter of days. Different decade. Different asset. Exact same psychological architecture: see others acting, assume they know something you don't, and jump in before you're left out. Here's the uncomfortable part: conformity doesn't just happen by accident. It's also designed, on purpose. Psychologist Robert Cialdini documented that canned laughter in TV shows makes audiences laugh longer, more often, and rate the content as funnier, even when they consciously know the laughter is fake. The mechanism is identical to Asch's. Hearing others agree, laughing, creates the sense that laughing is the correct response, and the brain aligns with that signal even against its own judgment. Today, nearly 9 out of 10 consumers worldwide trust reviews, testimonials, and people who bought this figures more than any other form of advertising. It's the same line experiment, packaged, sold, and scaled to the entire digital economy. So can you actually think independently, or does the brain always give in? Here's the good news. Asch also discovered what breaks the spell. Just one more person, only one, giving the correct answer alongside the real subject was enough to make conformity drop dramatically. It didn't take convincing the whole group. It took a single visible ally. That's literally the exit map. Actively seek out a second, independent opinion before deciding based on apparent consensus. Ask yourself whether you're following something because of real evidence, or just because 3 people already said it. And above all, remember that feeling the pressure of the crowd isn't a sign of weakness, it's your brain architecture working exactly as designed. Recognizing it in the moment it happens is, according to the science itself, the only real defense. Next time you feel like everyone thinks the same, you'll remember that sometimes it only takes 3 voices to manufacture that feeling. And that, exactly that, is what we do on this channel, show you the hidden signal behind what everyone else takes for granted. If you want to keep seeing the system behind the system, you know where to find us.